20 years after we won the war against the Omnics, we were no closer to living together in peace. The building of a new home for the Omnics in London was supposed to be the first step in improving human-robot relations. But it never had a chance. The Omnic extremist group, Null Sector, launched a surprise attack on King's Row. Hundreds were killed, and thousands more were displaced as they took control. Now, they are hunting down the last of the survivors. It could be the beginning of a new war between humans and Omnics. Unless we can stop them. Commander Morrison has sent our strike team to liberate the city. It's my first mission, and the only way to save my home. I hope we're not too late.
Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy Happy Killjoy here, and today I'm very happy to show you my first ever gameplay on King's Row's Uprising new PvE map. Now this is I'm obviously doing the audio after I played this, and just to start off, this game mode is so much fun, and it's nice to see that they've finally done something different in Overwatch. So I'm joined with Buster992, just him. He's playing Torbjorn and I'm playing Mercy. And just instantly starting in the underground, it's a nice change really. Getting straight into the battle, you've got two little Null Sector robots there. So we push up out the underground and you come into King's Row, and first things differently is it's in daytime. It's nice to see a different colour plate on the map. And the first thing we get told to do is hack the terminals. So just pushing in now to the first area. It's like I said before, it's a very nice different type of game mode, something new to try. We're still trying to get used to the map here. So we now know there's a new wave of enemies coming. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to give boost really to begin with. Bastion's there doing some shielding. Buster's got his turret down, and it's like all the purple and that. It's just nice to see something different, really. As Bastion, Torbjorn, Reinhardt there is pushing forward. It's nice to kind of be able to switch with Mercy. Like normally in a game, you're focusing primarily on healing and giving a boost. But with this, I can switch out onto my my pistol and just try and do some damage myself. As we currently get to 75% on the hacking. It's quite interesting to see the characters they've decided to choose for this. Tracer, it gets you used to playing as her. Like for me, she's quite a difficult hero to get used to playing with. And it's nice to try and get used to her differently compared to in the training facility. Like with the training facility, you don't really get a grasp on how to use the character. You just learn how to shoot and use their abilities. But with here, you've got enemies shooting at you. You've kind of got to get used to when to blip out and when to rewind and stuff like that. Like as I see this guy behind this Null Sector robot behind me, I'm taking him out on my own. I can do that. Still taking damage, of course, but yeah. So here's Reinhardt going on his own. But it's nice to see me kind of play as a different character. Like I don't normally play as Mercy, so it's nice to get a little bit of a change with her. As Buster's got his turret still going. Everybody's still on a good bit of health. I like the fact that they've put it up on the top left as well, so you can kind of see which players, even if they're not on the map, like in view, you can actually see where the health is. So there's Buster giving us some armour. I'm just looking around, making sure that pointing out where the enemies are, while Reinhardt's doing his own little thing anyway. So now we're on to the second point, nearly 90% done. And oh, I didn't tell you before, this is on normal, just so we got used to the map, knew what was going to happen, probably going to complete it. So that's that down. That was like a more difficult Null Sector soldier to take down. So We then take this hard point, so we're now going to the next terminal, which is in the church, which is the start point on one of the team's King's Row's maps. So just clearing out this area now, pushing forward. Nothing really coming until this last little wave. Good little tip, always go for the main ones first, the main soldiers, because they deal quite a lot of health, and obviously the one's got the shield, it's a bit like a Reinhardt, you always aim for them, because they haven't got no healers. So Buster's now going to try and put his turret down somewhere productive. Where does he go? Yep, he goes up here. So there we go, big null sector, soldier there, Tracer's gone in. Like I say, this is quite easy to begin with, just because it's on normal. Tracer there getting some hits in. I kind of felt that if you're playing Mercy on this map, always aim for giving a boost to Tracer, because she deals the most damage close range, and she's also going to get her most damage taken off her. So Reinhardt's kind of got his own defensive shield and that, and Torbjorn's got his turret, so he's kind of sorted as well. So as I see there, Reinhardt needs a little bit of health, so I'll come back. I'm mostly staying on the hard point because everybody else is kind of pushing into those little cubbies to try and take them out, as I get some upgraded shield off Torbjorn. And there we go, there's the third one done. So now we move on to the drop tower. This is where, if you've seen the trailer for this, one of the images is this massive payload ramming into the underground bit, where if you're doing the payload, it's where you have to take it on the multiplayer. So there we are, we're on the payload, just waiting for the other two. Waiting for Riney. Riney's taking his time here. Just healing up everyone, ready for this. So we've now got to protect the payload while it charges up. And I like the fact that they decided to make it more of a storyline to it, so like different audio cues for different characters. As the first wave, there we go, 4 minutes we've got to hold this payload. So slicers are these little like dino bots things. I like to call them dino bots. Very small, but they don't target you. They just target the payload. As you can see on the top right there, you've got your payload health. For here, I'd say mostly make sure you keep Reinhardt full of health. He becomes very important in this, as more of those slicers come in. Slicers. There we go, get on the payload. I'm going over to Reinhardt, as Tracer takes a bit of damage.
There we go. See? Like I said, it just needed a moment to get warmed up.
So it's ready to move out?
Not quite yet.
I should have known.
Just letting you hear the audio cues then, just so you can get an understanding of what's going on. So the payload's just trying to warm up now, trying to get itself going. As you see, it's more like a suicide bomb type thing. It's just going to come in, detonator, that's what it's called. So there we go. Let's get a little bit more manic now. Tracer there using her ultimates. There we go, there's another detonator, so I'm letting everybody know. Trying to take out that detonator. There goes Reinhardt. This is why I'm saying he's so important, as we literally just take out that detonator before it gets onto the hard point payload. There I am, just switching over from my rifle to my healing staff, giving a boost. And also what I like about this game mode is the fact that you have actually got to time your ultimates properly. Like then, Reinhardt shouldn't have used his ultimate on that one person, as you'll find out in a minute. So here comes the next round of enemies. There you can see they have bastions on this game mode. So it's quite smart. It does actually aim for specific characters. like if you get too close to it. But there's Reinhardt doing what he does. Buster's popped his ultimate here, so just letting it take over. Slicers are getting in. Currently on 94% health on the payload. Now since doing this, I have tried it on other difficulties, and expert for me is just, it's on a whole different level. Like, I've completed it on hard, but you need a proper 4-man team. You need to be talking to people. You need to be knowing what's going on with everyone. So there goes another detonator. Currently aiming on those slicers. Those eradicators are pretty annoying, to be fair. They do a lot of damage, and also they that shield is just annoying. As you can see, they've got the Bastion there. He's going for the payload. 92% on the payload. 28 seconds left. So just healing up as Reinhardt comes in. So I've just called out there's a Bastion. I'm going in on it. And it is done. So now, just like King's Row in the multiplayer, you have to escort it to the underground area. So just getting that extra health.
Latest Blackwatch intelligence indicates heavy null sector numbers inside the power station. Expect null troopers, eradicators, bastions, and so
I like the fact that you get the old Reaper, well, Reyes audio compared to his usual Reaper voice. It's quite nice to hear. Everybody sounds a lot younger. Same with Soldier, 76. So we're just taking out these, just carrying the payload. Currently on 91. As we get a Bastion that goes into tank mode. Yep, you do get that. Trying to take it out, and it's down. Payload's taking some damage. We're now down to 90% damage. It's kind of interesting with Mercy, trying to find out what you want to do, because do you feel that you're going to give more damage if you give a damage boost to somebody? Or do you feel just switch to me rifle and I'm going to do more damage there? But I've decided just to switch it out, really. Where I feel like I need to be giving damage, I will. Reinhardt goes in there. Normally it's on the slicers I normally take the damage out on. So now just moving it around the corner. It gets a bit hectic round here. As you can hear the audio cue for the tank mode Bastion. He's there on the left. So Tracer goes for him. Buster should really get on the turret right. Yeah, there he is, doing it right as I say it. Fixing that turret, because that turret is quite important. As I go into heal, Tracer's took down that Bastion. Nearly there, 2 slicers, an eradicator, and another Bastion, tank mode. See here, I'd be saying to Reinhardt if I had audio with him, get that shield up. We'll sort with the Bastion. So just getting rid of those final pesky null sectors. Going in for the heal on Reinhardt. And we have escorted it there.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
get that door open. Now. Energy levels are peaking.
So there's another audio cue that we've made it to the payload. So now we've I honestly thought here that I was stuck, but luckily I managed to get out. So now you got the Orisha's new skin. They're the main like boss battle here. So you got everything. You got Bastions, Orishas, and like that. Trace there doing well with her ultimate. Just healing Bastion here. I keep saying Bastion, sorry, Reinhardt. So he goes in on Orisha. That's 2 of them down. Got 2 more left. So he's over there. Oh, Reinhardt's gone in on his own. And Trace is down. I am trying to heal everyone, but there goes down Reinhardt. Buster's popped his ultimate, just giving him a boost. I think Tracer goes in for Reinhardt, but then gets killed herself. Yeah. So now I'm just here, I'm just trying to heal up Torbjorn, get that ultimate up so I can go into the corner and save him. 78%. Gets a bit manic here, so 90%, 92. I know now that I've got it. I'm then going around the corner. Go in and I revive both of them. So we take down that. Reinhardt's not quite sure that he's just been healed. Come round here. I don't know why we come round here, but that's it. Take down the last Orisha.
Good work out there, team. We've stopped Null Sector and
As you can tell, that was my first time because I get the Uprising loot box for completing it. We'll have a look at what's play of the game. It's Tracer. Let's see what she does. To be fair, these play of the games aren't really that good because it's PvC. So nice, nice. It's a fun game mode when you play it on normal. It gets quite serious when you're playing on hard or above. But there's 17 kill participation. But my overall view on this is I really enjoy this game mode. It's a nice change. It gets you off playing multiplayer, getting annoyed at players. It's a bit of fun. And if you've got 4 players, you can get quite far on it if you play on the higher expert and ultimate versions of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.